Would you wear the same pair of socks for 6 months without washing them? I don't think you're raising your hand. Apply the same idea to carpet. You want it to look clean and smell clean, and something called empowered water can do it all. Here to explain how, Doug Trent. He's with Zerorez of Nebraska. It's good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too.
That's a horrible idea, isn't it? How they're bad after a day or two.
Right.
Could you imagine?
Right.
I know parents of teenagers are thinking like 6 months, holy cow. But you describe carpet as a huge filter for what kinds of things?
Right, as allergens and dust goes throughout your home, it kind of gets picked up by that carpet and then it just kind of stays there. It's kind of the same idea as you walking around in your socks outside and picking up stuff. It kind of just sticks to your socks. So really, you know, air ducts, you know, filtering that air throughout the house, that stuff kind of gets in there, and then you just kind of got a mess right throughout your
and
main
you're breathing
traffic
it
areas.
because it's stuck inside. So do you recommend cleaning carpet every 6 months, cleaning air ducts every 6 months?
Yeah,
What's the industry
well,
tell us?
air ducts, as far as air ducts, not every 6 months. It's anywhere between 2 and 7 years, but it kind of depends on where you live, who lives in the home, all that good stuff.
And the time frame to clean carpet is?
Probably every 6 months to a year.
And we're talking about getting rid of stains and odors, both of those things, right? We're talking about both senses here. So this is a before and after of the same piece of carpet. There's no like trickery here. Right, this is just legitimately you cleaned the right side of that carpet and left the left just for the picture. Right,
yeah, and a lot of times people focus on the staining, but the odors are really what's bad.
Yeah.
You know, you have people come in to visit. A lot of times you get used to the odors that are in your home. Other people, they walk in, they can smell what's there.
They do, they notice it. The residue is something that can attract stains, but it can also lock in odors, and that's what we think about with other forms of carpet cleaning. But Zerorez is very different when it comes to residue. Why is that?
Well, we have a high alkaline water that we clean with.
It's empowered water.
Empowered
that was the phrase
water.
I used earlier.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And so what happens is we don't put down any of that soapy stuff on the carpet. It gives us better extraction to our truck mounts. So when we, you know, put the water down to clean the carpet, we suck more of that out back into the truck, and we don't leave as much in the carpet as the traditional cleaning methods.
And no harsh chemicals. This is green cleaning, so your kids can crawl around, your dogs can take a nap, and you don't have to worry about them laying on top of the residue or the chemicals.
Right. It's perfectly safe for kids and pets and all
that's
that
one
good
of the
stuff,
reasons that we've had John here before, one of the owners, and that's what he talks about. He's got little ones at home. You want to feel good about it as a parent. Air quality, something else you mentioned a bit ago, air ducts, cleaning them every 2 to 7 years. We have pictures of some of your past projects. They're kind of eye-opening for those of us who aren't looking inside our ducts on a regular basis. What are the consequences of the left?
Well, basically, you know, people don't pay attention because it's all hidden in there. You know, that stuff that's stuck in your air ducts is, you know, cycling through your home as your AC's on, your heater. It's kind of just cycles through, and you do pick up some of it in your filter, but as you can see from the pictures, you're not going to pick up everything.
Is that after a construction project inside, maybe a remodel, or is that just normal?
It's possible that, you know, it looks like there's some drywall
but a lot of that's just
in
dust and standard allergens and things that
and
might
a lot
come
of
through.
times people will get their, you know, get some reconstruction done on their home years ago, and we go in there and they've still got some of that stuff left over.
I can imagine. And if you think about anybody with asthma or allergies and how important air quality is, well, frankly, for all of us, but you're not thinking about your air ducts maybe as being a cause.
Right, and we get, you know, a lot of reviews on our air duct cleaning from customers that have cleaned with us, and they're telling us that their breathing is a lot better.
They notice a difference. So the benefits of being able to do the air ducts, but then dryer vents too. Sometimes you hear about house fires and things that happen, but that's another one of those out of sight, out of mind. If it's not right in front of you, you don't think about it. So how can you clean those vents?
Well, a lot of times you don't think about things like that, and so what you're going to want to pay attention to is the efficiency of your dryer. And over time, it's, you know, you might not notice it as much, but your clothes will start taking longer to dry.
You start to pull them out and they're still damp.
Yeah, and that can mean that you have a blockage in there, and we need to get that taken care of for you.
All right, so we're talking about ceiling to floor, or floor to ceiling in the progression of this conversation, getting our homes clean, ready for summer. But you're so confident in your work, you offer a guarantee on it. What is that?
We have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. What that means is we come into your home, we provide the services for you, and if for any reason you're not satisfied, you call us within that 30 days and we're going to come back and we're going to do it until we get it right for you.
Well, this is the website that has more information on all of the services from Zerorez. But to me as a customer, there's something else that's meaningful, and that's the Best of Omaha distinction. You haven't been in our area for, what, less than 2 years now?
Right about 2 years.
But customers are already voting and saying, we love what you do. That's got to make you feel good at Zerorez.
It's great, and that is, our main focus is customer service. Everybody that we clean for, we get good reviews back from. So.
Well, and the result is really important because that's why we're calling on you. But the experience is so important too when you're welcoming someone into your home, that they're respectful, that they're kind to your dog. And that was the case for me when Zerorez came in. Our little guy was treated just as well as we were, which meant a lot to me. I don't want somebody being rude to my action. But anyway, he was one of the reasons why we needed to have our carpets cleaned. He likes to chew his treats on the carpet, and there were a few areas I just thought, oh man, we've got to do something about it. And they came up, and then you had that spring fresh feeling that you talk about when those odors are gone.
Right, and all of our technicians are very highly trained, very personable. They will do, they'll come in and they'll treat you right. They'll give you the best recommendations for what you need personally.
And we've got a special offer to share too. So if the before and after pictures have you the least bit intrigued, but you'd like to save a few dollars, take advantage of this. Get 3 areas of carpet cleaned starting at just $139. And I have some hard floor surfaces between the entry and the kitchen. So for me, that amounted to the entire first floor for the $139. And then air duct cleaning starts at $20 per register, but then also ask about free furnace cleaning with purchase. And then back to the carpets, they have a way to help prevent future stains, or if your dog has an accident. I've got a product from Zerorez that helps take care of it as the spots come to help with the carpet maintenance. So ask about that when you call 933-1988. And then the website, if you'd like to study up on empowered water and the technology, it's cool, ZerorezNE.com. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having us. Yep.
Guests of the Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pear's Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. Learn more online at OmahaMorningBlend.com. We'll keep this clean conversation going next. A few of Kelly Edwards' recommendations, plus ideas for decorating inside and out. And be here for a live performance from Omaha Street Percussion. That's at 9:45. And what the group's doing this summer that your kids might want to know about.